These are Chinook smolts, king salmon, being herded from rearing pens and on to transport trucks. In this video, we're going to show you how commercial fishermen, in conjunction with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, pooled their resources in this second year of a 4-year study in order to show that barging smolt salmon down the Sacramento River will protect them from predation and increase substantially the returns of the mature fish to the hatcheries. The study involves the release of 300,000 fish in 3 separate ways. This first 100,000 are being loaded onto the commercial bait boat, the Merva W, owned by Captain Michael McHenry and his wife Kim. This is really the crux of this story, and these fish will be released on an outgoing tide underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. This second group of 100,000 tagged smolts are released into an acclimation pen, and a couple hours later, when the Merva W leaves the dock, they'll be released into the river to make their way down the great Sacramento's winding course. Let me say that they didn't actually travel this fast. It took them about 11 hours to get downriver. Also, I want to mention that the Salmon Staff program is what pays for this study, and the fishermen's time and expenses are all donated. Ahead is the Benicia Bridge, where just beyond they'll anchor and resume in the morning to the Golden Gate and Fort Baker.
But they were kind of lighter brown color when they came out. They were a little stressed in warm water. Once we did that, they turned black. See how they're dark colored? They all got dark, which is a really good indication.
And now it's out to the bridge we go, where the boys will work the crowder and herd the smolts into the overboard tube that will dump them upon the outgoing tide. And these fish were lively and fresh and went down instantly. The Golden Gate stood in the background as proud as we did. And as Group 1, the barged fish on the Merva W are released under the bridge, a third group of 100,000 tagged smolts are released just north of the bridge at Fort Baker launch ramp. Meantime, Group 2 that were released upriver are still making their way down. The tedious process of crowding the fish, probably several hundred at a time, out the overboard tube. It goes on for perhaps a couple hours. Next, the boat is pumped almost dry. The fish are dip netted out of the bottom of the hole, then handed to somebody on deck who carefully lowers them into the water and releases them.
So I just wanted to get on camera for a second and say I'm Rob Tillitz. I'm the one that's created this video, and I hope you enjoy it.